The European Union has launched a regulatory assault on Bitcoin, signaling a crackdown on cryptocurrency payments. Under new anti-money laundering laws, the European Union has banned the use of anonymous self-storage cryptocurrency wallets for any payment regardless of size. This significant move has been met with mixed reactions, with some European Union Parliament members opposing the ratification. Stay tuned as the crypto landscape evolves amidst this regulatory shift. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and let's start. So we're starting off with investing $500 and $1,000 every month into Bitcoin is an almost guaranteed way to become a millionaire. So why do most people not do this? Because most people don't even earn $500 to $1,000 a month, let alone invest. All I'm saying, there's no such thing like an amount you can invest in. Yeah, probably $500 to $1,000 every month might make you a millionaire in the future, but if you invest something, it may get you out of the situation you are in and help you out to continue on making money. Money is everywhere and you need to understand that, but just keeping your job and working 24/7 on it won't get you anything in the world. You will only end up in debts and only will end up regretting your whole decision to work on someone. Try to escape. There's 8 billion people and you're the one who is watching this. Maybe that's a sign for you. The next one we go for. Anyone who bought Bitcoin in the pit at $15,000 has an unbreakable conviction. My guess is there was only a handful who were buying at those levels. Most people couldn't stomach the volatility and were poking out their fucking guts. If you bought down there, you are a legend. Wake up! The European Union has passed laws that have made transactions from unidentified aka self-custody Bitcoin wallets illegal. And enforcement begins with 3 years. We can always trust the European Union to further restrict the freedom of the citizens. Also, Bitcoin's volatility is a healthy part of financial market. The legacy system does whatever it can to suppress volatility, and in the old system, the rich will keep getting richer. Let me explain. So a lot of the volatility we see in Bitcoin's price is a result of the leverage traders being wiped out. We see upward and downward volatility because people like to gamble. They place bets on Bitcoin's price going straight down or straight up. They borrow money to make these bets. Some exchanges allow speculators to borrow 99% and you put in 1% of your money for your bet and the exchange lends the rest. This is gambling at its finest. So a 1 to 2% move would liquidate all of these positions. When Bitcoin's price rises a bit, short sellers with 50 to 1000x leverage are liquidated. When it drops, longs with 50 to 100x leverage are liquidated, and these are the degenerates. So when there are more degenerates, volatility is very high. When there are fewer degenerates, volatility is low. If there are a lot of 50 to 100x leverage traders, a small move up or down can lead to a massive move. These leverage traders are liquidated. Exchanges close their positions by doing the opposite. Shorts go long to close and longs go short to close. So when a large number of positions are liquidated, the price moves more than 1 to 2%, meaning people who have 10-50x leverage can also be liquidated, and 2 to 10% move required. So if there is a lot of people leveraged 10-50x, then Bitcoin's price sees an explosive moves. And if the price increases or decreases more than 10%, we could see the 2 to 10x people being liquidated. This requires a move of 10 to 50%. So if there are too many people at this point, we may see even bigger moves, and I don't think people should consider borrowing against their Bitcoin yet because of this volatility, and instead they should use the drops to accumulate. So 1 to 5x leverage requires a 66% move down to be liquidated. You borrow 33% of your stack conservative, and 125x leverage requires an 80% move down to be liquidated, so you borrow 20% of your stack very conservative. And if you borrow 10% of your stack, it would require 90% move down to be liquidated. 5% is 95% move down. So since Bitcoin has no circuit breakers, we say massive drops or jumps in the price that wipe out all the excess leverage that can't be supported, where more collateral can be added to protect the position. Someone borrows to consume, they have no cash flow. And during the bull market, we see a lot of leveraged shorts being liquidated, so during the bear markets, we see a lot of leveraged longs being liquidated. When leveraged shorts are taken down, the price explodes. When leveraged longs are taken down, the price collapses. So this is how the financial markets are supposed to work, and leverage is a result of overconfidence. People only learn from taking responsibility for their mistakes. And instead of letting investors pay for their mistakes, borrowing millions of dollars to build a real estate portfolio, the legacy financial system is designed to let them keep borrowing more and more. And it's like the banker in the game Monopoly giving out unlimited loans. This is what the central banks do to every government around the world. Credit can be extended forever so governments can keep spending reckless. Banks also do the same for institutional investors. They keep interest rates low while constantly issuing more money to pump up asset prices as the wealthy own assets. They use these assets as collateral to borrow even more money so they can buy more assets. And the legacy financial system is a house of cards, and it requires the poor to stay poor, as there is a delicate balance that must not be disrupted. And any changes can have a ripple effect that the system may never recover from. Bitcoin is a rock solid on the base layer. There is no leverage. Nobody borrows money from the Bitcoin network because it offers final settlement. We can see where every coin is. There is no rehypothecation. Money can't be printed out of the thin air. With a legacy financial system, banks are the base layer. They control everything. Banks are leveraged 20x or more. They borrow from depositors, and this will continue to increase until depositors leave the system. Transaction settlements can take months. This is leverage. So Bitcoin's volatility is a result of the degenerates being wiped out. It's a healthy financial system. The legacy financial system benefits from the degenerates gambling its deceased, and rising prices, more borrowing equals more revenue for banks. So the legacy financial system removes volatility because the goal is to keep prices rising forever. If prices stop rising, banks will collapse. If banks collapse, there will be no more free money for governments, and if governments have no more money, free money, their power disappears. So Bitcoin disrupts the legacy system. It never makes mistakes and is completely out of hands of greedy humans. It's incorruptible software that cannot be coerced. The next one, Wheel 4, as European Union adopts bans and regulations regarding some areas about Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. In a major regulatory move, the European Union has made it legal to make cryptocurrency payments of any size using an anonymous self-storage cryptocurrency wallet. The move is part of wider new anti-money laundering laws being introduced across the continent. The ban was approved by the majority of the leading committee of the European Union Parliament on March 19th, as Patrick Breyer explained it in an article, as Doctor is a member of the European Parliament of Deutsche Piraten Party. So Breyer was one of two leaders who opposed this ratification, and the other dissenting vote came from Gunnar Beck, a member of parliament representing the Alternative for Deutschland party. So the new AML law specifically targets certain thresholds for cash payments and any anonymous crypto payments. Notably, any cash payment over 10,000 euros and anonymous cash payments over 3,000 euros will be considered illegal, as a ban on payment with cryptocurrencies will specifically apply to unidentified wallets, also known as wallets operated and hosted by service providers. This includes any self-custody wallets provided by mobile, desktop, or browser applications. And according to Dylan Eustace, an Ireland-based law firm, the newly approved AML package will be implemented 3 years after it comes into force. However, the firm expects these laws to be fully functional before the standard implementation timeline. That's all the information we got on today's video, so don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. See you in the next one, and peace.